Okay. So our next theorem is, Thevenin theorem. Thevenin theorem, and we have to simulate the same in the PSpice environment. So Thevenin theorem is, I think, you are aware about this theorem. So anyone can brief this theorem? What is the theorem saying? How this theorem will implemented? Yes.
Sir,
Yes, Rahul.
this theorem states that if we have any linear or bilateral network,
Hmm.
so then this network can be replaced by an equivalent network containing a voltage source and resistor in series with the load resistance.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, good. So how that load resist, how the that overall resistance and the voltage is calculated, that is another part. But you are right. Okay. So the statement of this theorem is, it states that a linear, again with the linear, it is validated for only for the linear circuit. Okay. Linear two terminal, as you can say also the bidirectional two terminal circuit can be replaced by an equivalent circuit consisting of a voltage source, that is the VTH. Okay, Thevenized voltage is known as Thevenized voltage in series, right? With the equivalent resistance, or you can say the resistor is known as RTH. Again, it is known as Thevenized resistance, where VTH Thevenized voltage is, okay, the open circuit voltage, right, at the terminals, and RTH is the equivalent resistance, or is the input, or equivalent. Why it is called input resistance? It is also a one separate issue. Otherwise it is called the equivalent resistance. When you solve the numerical of the dependent source, then automatically it will come into the input resistance. Why? We will see with the help of some problem, okay, how the RTH of the dependent source mainly will be calculated. Okay, so equivalent, okay, equivalent resistance, right? It is the either the input resistance or the equivalent resistance at the terminal, right? जहां से आपको निकालना है उस टर्मिनल के अक्रॉस आपको ये देखना है, okay, when the independent source are turned off, right? So this is the statement of the Thevenin theorem. Now come to the next problem. Okay, so how it will be calculated, just to see. Okay, let's say it is a one linear two terminal or bidirectional circuit. Okay, any circuit is there, it is represented, I am representing the circuit with the help of some block diagram, right? And it is connected with some load. It is connected with some load. Okay, let's say this load is RL. Okay, this load is RL, right? Okay, and we want to and the current passing through this load resistance is RL, I. Okay, and the voltage across this resistance is V, right? So now Thevenin theorem states that you want to calculate the current and voltage across this resistance RL. So with the help of Thevenin theorem, you can replace the circuit like this. Okay, so overall you have to calculate a Thevenin's voltage and one RTH equivalent resistance. Okay, both you have to take the place into the series. Okay, and then you have to connect one RL, that is the load resistance. Okay, and finally you have to calculate I and the total voltage V. Okay, so this is your Thevenized Thevenized equivalent circuit. Okay, and this is your main circuit, right? So now the question is how the VTH and RTH has been calculated is a separate issue, but how we will see with some one example, right? So what is the I? Now you can I the load resistance or the I, simply I or load resistance. You can calculate it with the help of VTH upon RTH plus RL. You can apply the any theorem. Okay, so the total voltage, total resistance is RTH plus RL, total voltage is VTH. You can find out the current in this branch, that's I, and this I is either the load current or the main current I. Okay, you can calculate with the help of VTH upon RTH plus RL, right? So now how you can calculate the V? This is I or IL or VL, right? So for the avoiding the confusion, I am just writing only the IL. Okay. What is the VL? What is the voltage? Load voltage. So calculate with the IL into what? IL into RL, right? So IL is nothing but the VTH upon RTH plus RL, RTH plus RL, multiplied with the RL. Okay. So multiplied with the RL. So you can write it RL upon RTH, RL plus RTH, right? Into VTH. So you can calculate the voltage like this, right? Now I am taking the one example, then how we will see how the voltage and Thevenized voltage and Thevenized resistance is calculated manually. Then your problem is to simulate the same in the environment of PSpice. Okay, so I am taking the one most simple problem. Okay, so that you can understand it better. So I have taken one 32 volt 32 volt voltage source connected with the 4 ohm resistor. Then I have taken a 412 ohm resistor in like that. Okay, and one 2 ampere current is here connected with this like this, and the 1 ohm resistor is there, and then you have to calculate the, this is the RL. Okay, this is the network, this is the circuit or network. So problem is find the again Thevenin equivalent circuit, Thevenin equivalent circuit of the given circuit of the network zone. Okay, right? To the terminal given is terminal AB. Okay, this is the first part. Second part of the question is you have to find the current through RL 6 ohm. Where's the 6? Okay, first you have taken the 6 ohm, then 16 ohm and 36 ohm, right? We have to varying the resistance, right? Then your problem is you have to simulate the same, simulate the Thevenin circuit, simulate the Thevenin circuit. Okay, using the on PSpice software, right? So I am proceeding. First of all, manually I am solving the question. What you have to do when you have to solve the question using the Thevenin theorem. So first criteria, first you want to calculate RTH, because calculation of RTH is somehow easier than the calculation of VTH. Okay, so in exam, if you are not able to calculate, let's say VTH, if you have calculated the RTH, then you must to get some point, right? So my suggestion is to first to calculate the RTH. So at the time of at the time of evaluation of RTH, how you calculate? First of all, you have to open the circuit at the terminal of A and B. This is A and B, right? So once you have opened the circuit, you have opened the circuit, And at the time of RTH, again, voltage of all the voltage source, you have to do the short circuited, and the current source you have to do the open circuited. However, if it is only for the independent source, right? If the dependent source is there, don't kill, don't kill means don't touch that one. Okay, you have to keep as it is in the circuit. Okay, and how you will calculate it is a different issue. So first we will handle this issue, then if the time is allowed, then we will start with the dependent source, right? So what you have to do, this is just to open the circuited 2 ampere. This is the current source, therefore I have opened the circuited. Okay, this is the this open circuit voltage you have to calculate, or the RTH is calculated in this network. Okay, because A to B is there. This is A to B. So first of all, you have to open the open circuit voltage. It is already known, as we have said here. Okay, what is this? This is what is the VTH? VTH is nothing. VTH is nothing but the open circuit voltage. And what is the RTH? RTH is again the open circuit. The RTH is the input or equivalent resistance when the independent source are turned off. Okay, so you have to calculate it, all these things regarding the terminal. Okay, so the terminal, your opening terminal is A and B. So you have to open this terminal, and you have to look like this. Okay, so you have already open circuited the 2 ampere current. Now the 12 ohm resistance is connected here, then 4 ohm resistance is connected here, and what about the voltage source? So you have to short circuited the voltage source. Okay, now you have to calculate the RTH, overall resistance, or even equivalent resistance. So can you tell me how can you proceed? So 4 ohm and 12 ohm is in the parallel, so you can calculate the 4 into 12 by 4 plus 12, right? And when it is calculated, this distance is open circuited. So this parallel resistance is connected with the 1 ohm resistance in the series. Okay, so this is RTH, if I'm not wrong. So this is 48 upon, I think, 16 plus 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4 ohm resistance is RTH. Any doubt up to this point? Any doubt up to this point? RTH. In the calculation of RTH, any problem is there? Anyone? What is the timing of the lab? Can anyone tell me? Up to 5:20, right? We have time. Yes. Anyone? Any problem?
Sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Okay. So shall we proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now the turn is to calculation of, you have calculated the RTH. Now your turns to calculate the VTH. So how the VTH is calculated? See, you have what you have to do, just to redraw the circuit. Okay, that the 32 volt voltage is there, I think. Then 4 ohm resistor is there. Then 12 ohm resistance is this one connected, and one ohm 2 ampere the current source is there. Then 1 ohm resistor, and just you have to open the circuit. Now you have your target is to calculate the VTH. Your target is to calculate the VTH. Any problem? Any problem? Your target is now to calculate the VTH across this AB terminal. AB terminal. AB terminal. Right? So how will you calculate? Can you tell me? What is the VTH? What is the VTH? Whatever the voltage drop is across this okay. Okay, so whatever the the voltage drop is there on the 1 ohm and 12 ohm with the summation is the total VTH. Am I right? Yes or no? You can apply the mesh theorem, or KVL theorem. The voltage drop in this, the voltage drop on this, plus voltage drop in this equal to total voltage drop in this, circuit, in this loop. Am I right? Yes or no? Sugam, am I right or
Yes,
not?
sir.
Any problem?
No, sir.
Whatever you can represent the VTH like this one also. Since this is open, the current source here, so the voltage drop is VTH, whatever the voltage drop is here, this VTH is here, reflected here, right? Yes. So now, how this VTH calculated? Okay, just to take this I1, right? Or one loop is, again you take the one loop, let's say this is I2, and calculate this one. Okay, can you calculate? Yes or no? So let's say 4i, I'm taking this loop, 4i, okay, plus 12 I1 minus I2, because I1 is going like this, I2 is going like this, right? This is I2, this is I1. Okay, so I1 minus I2 is the effective current in this branch, minus 32 equal to 0. Okay, so this is I1. So what is the total? What is the total I1? 16 I1. Okay, minus of 12 by 2 equals to 32, right? This is the equation number 1. This is equation number 1. And can you tell me what is I2? Yes. This 2 ampere is going like this, na? Arre bolo bhai.
Minus 2 ampere.
Minus 2 ampere. So what is I2 is minus 2 ampere, right? Very good. So what is I1? Can you calculate? I2 is minus 2 ampere. No problem. Is there any problem? You can ask. You have considered the I2 like this, and this current is like going like this. Okay. So this I2 is nothing but the 2 minus 2 ampere. Now what is I1? You can put the value I2 is equals to minus of 2 ampere, right? So 24 plus 24, I think 24 plus 32 divided by 16. Okay. So it will come 0.5 ampere. It will come 0.5 ampere, right? Now what is VTH? Now what is VTH? Whatever the voltage across this branch, whatever the voltage, since it is open, so there is no current in the side. Okay. If you want to calculate the VTH, either you can apply like this one, see the movement of the pin. Either you can apply like this one, or since it is the open circuit, there's no current flowing in this 1 ohm resistance. Okay, whatever the voltage drop across this 12 ohm resistance is the VTH. Am I right? So what is the current? What is the voltage? So the 12 into whatever the current? Current is I1 minus I2, right? So 12, what is I1? I1 is 0.5. What is I2? I2 is 2. Calculate this, 2.5. So 12 plus 12 into 2.5 is nothing but the 30 volt, right? So this is the VTH, right? This is the VTH. Now try to calculate. It is the VTH. Now draw the circuit. So VTH is your 30 volt. RTH is your, what is RTH? What is RTH? You have calculated RTH as a 4 ohm, right?
4 ohm.
4 ohm. So this is 4 ohm. This is 30 ohm. Okay. So now your RL is, whatever the RL is given, you can calculate the current IL. So first IL is, VTH upon RTH plus RL. So VTH you calculated 30, RTH you have calculated 4. First you have to calculate the RL. First RL is given, the 6. So you can calculate it is 3, right? 3 ampere. In the second case, when RL is, here the RL is 6 ohm. In the second case, you have to take the RL equals to 16. Okay. When RL equals to 16 ohm, then IL equals to 30 upon 16 plus, 4 plus 16. Okay. 4 plus 16. it means 2 ampere. And when RL is equals to 36, then IL equals to 30 upon 4 plus 36, that is the 40. So 3 by 4, that is 0.75, right? 0.75 ampere. Any problem? Is it any problem? Okay, so this is the Thevenin theorem, right? This is the Thevenin theorem. So by this way you can calculate the the Thevenin theorem. Now your question, now just to first of all you calculate the VTH and RTH, okay, and connect all this things into the PSpice environment. Okay, so Himanshu,
Yes, sir.
can you give the demonstration?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Everything is same like we already did. Just one thing is here. Remember one thing. In PSpice, you cannot calculate this RTH and VTH directly,
Yes, exactly.
right? So what is RTH? RTH is VTH is a open circuit voltage, right? And open circuit means very high value resistance. So in spite of open circuiting RL, you have to put a very high value resistance in place of RL while calculating VTH. Am I audible?
Do you understand these things? Why are you connecting high impedance, high resistance?
Because
Students,
current flowing through it very low.
yes. So if let's say if you are making the resistance infinite, let's say, if I am saying, what is the current flowing that in the that circuit? Approximately zero,
Almost zero.
almost zero, right? So it means if you are let's say your other resistance is in the order of 1 ohm and 2 ohm, and if you are making the 1 mega ohm or the 2 mega ohm, 100 mega ohm resistor in the open circuit resistance, it means you have what it means in comparison of 1 ohm resistance, it is very high value, okay, and therefore you can say that there is a null current, or you can say that the zero current, approximately very low current, is passing through that circuit. Okay, yes, Himanshu, go ahead.
Okay. Similarly, while calculating RTH, RTH is while we replace all the voltage sources with short circuit and current sources with open circuit, right? So while calculating RTH, we have to put a very low value resistance in place of RTH, in place of our load resistance. Okay. So now I am going to simulate the circuit, and then after I will show you while sharing my screen. All right. Meanwhile, you may also try by yourself.
So I am stopping my presentation. Himanshu, you can start the demonstration. Students, you can do by yourself also. Just try to do. Just try to do. We have already done the superposition theorem and mesh nodal analysis. Okay. So try to do the same circuit. Himanshu, done. Himanshu, just share the screen, na? Just share the screen, and all the students can see the. See your.
Okay. I'm sharing now.
Just share the screen and start the simulation. No problem. See, you can see the simulation, and you can start your simulation by yourself by the viewing this one. Okay.
Sir, RL is 6 ohm.
RL
Yes,
is
Sir is taken that 1 micro.
I अच्छा मैम है मैम एक्चुअली
हाँ जी,
we cannot calculate VTH and RTH while using PSpice if we replace the load resistance by open circuit and short circuit na. So we use a very high value resistance while calculating VTH and very low value resistance while calculating RTH, so that we can get VTH and ISC current. Okay, and after that, by dividing these, we can calculate RTH.
Okay, sir.
So is it VTH? Okay, so what is VTH? Okay.
So just a minute. So VTH is 30 volt.
Because this is the 1 mega ohm, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, 30 volt is there, right? And what is the RTH?
Sir, RTH should be 4 ohms.
4 ohm. Yes, we've already calculated 4 ohm. So how
Actually,
can we get 4 ohm? The
Uh,
RTH.
I will just say how I calculated it.
Yes.
Okay. So after simulating, firstly I replaced this load resistance with 1 micro ohm resistance.
Which one?
Right.
Your cursor
So
is not.
in the first one, R21.
R21. Yes. Okay.
Is it visible now?
Yes. Visible.
Okay. So while I replaced this load resistance with 1 micro ohm resistance,
Mhm.
it behaves like a short circuit, so it will give us a short circuit current, that is ISC.
Yes,
Okay.
right, right,
This current will be 7.5 amperes.
right.
Okay. Then after that, while calculating VTH, I replace this load resistance with a very high value resistance, let it is 1 mega ohm resistance.
Right, right.
Okay. So it will give me a voltage of 30 volts.
It's correct. But what is the RT? How do you calculate RTH?
I'm telling just a minute. Okay. So now we know the VTH, that is open circuit voltage and short circuit current. Right. So by dividing both open circuit voltage or Thevenin's voltage with short circuit current, I get RTH.
Hmm.
So simply VTH upon divided by ISC.
Okay. So that's the input current. That is input voltage. No, that is the input resistance. Right?
That will be our RTH now. VTH.
Right. That RTH is input resistance. If you are dividing the input whatever the VTH with the ISC current, it means you are dividing with the input current, right?
Sir, it is short circuit current, not input current.
Yeah. The current is passing from this side, na? That is the one, R21.
हाँ.
That's why. Okay. ठीक है,
हाँ.
ठीक है, ठीक है. Okay. Okay.
So after that, we will replace the circuit with VTH, RTH, and RL, and we will get the value.
Yes, right, right. बढ़िया. Students, any doubt? You want to ask any question? So this is the demo of the Thevenin theorem. I think it is over, so everyone can understand it better. Okay. So in the next class, we will start with the Norton theorem and the maximum power theorem, right? So can you stop here, Himanshu?
Yes, sir.
Any other students? Have you doubt? अरे पूछो भाई, कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो बताओ. मुलायम सिंह यादव,
यस सर.
सो गया क्या कि समझ में आया?
सर आया समझ में.
समझ में आ गया. सुगम,
एक्चुअली सर एक बार प्लीज वो रिपीट करेंगे, जैसे हिमांशु सर ने वहाँ पे 4 ओम निकाला था RTH. सर वो वाला पॉइंट एक बार प्लीज रिपीट कर देंगे.
दोबारा हिमांशु, प्लीज डेमो प्लीज स्टार्ट. 4 ohm resistor.
Okay. Look, in our copybook method, how we calculate VTH and RTH is just by removing this load resistance, right?
Yes sir.
If I remove this load resistance and now run a simulation, okay, what is it shares? Warning or reported. Okay, and if I go for the warnings or errors, it says less than
Hello?
2 connections at node 905292. Is it visible? This one.
So your screen is not visible.
Okay. Just a second.
Sir? Hello?
Ma'am, yes
Himanshu, sir?
ma'am. Yes ma'am.
Sir, instead of using that 1 micro ohm and 1 mega ohm, we can directly short circuit that one in order to calculate the short circuited voltage, short circuited current. And in case of the VTH value, we can remove the R22 is there now, so we can remove that and across the current or across the across the 12
Yes
ohm
ma'am, we
resistor,
can
we
also
can
do
calculate
this.
the VTH
We
value.
can also calculate by this also. I knew what you are saying, that we have to replace this R22 also, na? Like this one.
Yes. We can remove this 1 ohm resistor because they know across the open circuited there is no current. So there
But
is
in-
no
but
meaning
in
of
that,
the 1 ohm.
but, what is there now? In that case, you have to change or modify your circuit now. So there is another method.
We
How
just need to modify the circuit. We have to
Yes.
remove the 1 ohm only.
Yes, we can also do this. We can also do by this method also. Now from here we can get the VTH value, and from here we can get the ISC value.
Sir, we can directly short circuit this one.
Ma'am, we can. Just a second. Just a second. Like this you were saying now. हेलो
Yes, sir.
हाँ जी मैम, बिल्कुल हम लोग ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं. But in actual practice, as we know, there is nothing like open circuit and short circuit in practical life. So in spite of replacing with open circuit and short circuit, practically what happened, we should replace the very high open circuit with very high load value resistance and short circuit with very low value resistance. But yes, you are right also. We can open circuit it also and short circuit it also. It will also give the same value. But what we get is open terminal voltage or open circuit voltage and short circuit current. Right now we are getting 30 volt and 7.50 amps. Right. So if we have to calculate the RTH, then we have to divide this voltage with current. All right. As we know, the Ohm's law is V is equals to IR. Na? Hello. Is it clear, Rahul, now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any further doubt?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. Anyone else? Okay, so I am stop sharing.
Done? Done?
Yes, yes, sir.
Done from your side. Okay. So any question? Students?
No, sir.
Okay. So we are stopping here. I think it's over from our side. Thevenin theorem. So we have covered the Thevenin theorem, superposition theorem, the nodal analysis, and one more, that is the delta to star and star to delta. Okay. So try to solve this question on the PSpice, right?
Hello.
And if you are facing any kind of problem, you can ask the Smita and the Himanshu as well as me. Okay. So thank you.